Hi everyone. In this video I'm gonna be showing you some of the model tracker's new features in this version 1.1, and as you can see the interface has grown a little bit. Now we can find 4 blue counters on the left which are gonna be tracking new added elements to the model, and we're gonna find another 4 orange counters on the right which are gonna be tracking changes made to the existing elements inside the model. Another feature that wasn't in the previous version is the fact that we are going to be keeping track of new brackets added to the model and changes made to the existing brackets inside the models. The next feature is, as you can see here, I can keep making changes to the model while the model tracker is still open. We had some issues with that functionality before, but that's already solved. So we are gonna be able to, if you look at the modified duct counter, we're gonna be able to make changes to the existing elements. As you can see, the modified duct length has increased, and I didn't have to close the model tracker in order to see the change reflected. Same for pipes, for example. If I decrease the length of this pipe, as you can see, we now have a negative modified pipe length, which means the overall length for pipes, for existing pipes, has decreased. And another feature that is perfectly working now is the undo changes, which we had an issue with before, but now it's solved. So if I undo the changes here, the modified pipe counters will go back to 0 in this case, and as you can see, it's back to 0. If I click on undo changes again, the modified duct length will go back to 0 as well. Perfect. So the next functionality I'm going to show you is the delete multiple elements at the same time. So I'm just gonna select here a lot of elements, and I'm going to be showing you the category of those elements before I delete them. So we can see that we have ducts, we have pipes, we have trays, but we don't have any brackets, which would be specialty equipment here. So these 3 counters should get updated when I delete them. I'm going to click on delete now, and as you can see, all these 3 counters got updated with modified pipes, trays, and ducts. And as they have been deleted, the overall length for those 3 has decreased. So what we are seeing here seems to be right. If I click on undo changes, we'll get our elements back and counters are back to 0. Same as if I model new elements. Let's model this duct here. As you can see, the new duct length has increased, and if I model some pipes, as you can see, I don't have to close the model tracker to see all the changes in length reflected. So now what happens if we delete some of those new added elements? Those changes should be reflected on the counters on the left because they are new elements. So let's see if that works. I'm gonna delete 2 pipes first. Perfect. The new pipe length has decreased, and I'm gonna delete this duct, so the new duct counter will change. Perfect. So next thing I'm gonna show you is how to make assign a shortcut in Revit to be able to open the model tracker faster, because right now we have this icon here, but maybe we don't want to be modeling with the model tracker open, although we can actually place the window in another screen and it will work fine. We may have closed the window and we want to get it back again, so we can go here to options in the file tab, and then user interface, keyboard shortcuts, and then here on the search text box we're gonna look for model tracker. It will show us our command here, so we can go here to the bottom in the press new keys text box, and we can choose a combination. I like to use MT for model tracker in this case, so I will assign this, and the shortcut will be set up. So now I don't need to go to the Kirby tab and click on the model tracker icon. I could just hit MT on the keyboard and the model tracker will pop up. And as you can see, if I close it and make some changes, like huge changes inside the model, let's delete all of these elements. If I click on MT, I'm gonna get a new model tracker window with all the new changes reflected. So another functionality is I'm gonna show you now the brackets functionality. This is another model. As you can see, the names are different on the top. So now I wanted to let you know that we are gonna be having a separate model tracker for every model we open in Revit. So there's no fear of mixing the data between the model trackers, because if I come here to this other model and open the model tracker, as you can see, all of the counters will be 0. And you're gonna be able to tell that you're in the right model tracker because you will get a name for the model you're executing the model tracker with. So now I'm gonna make changes to the brackets. Let's, for example, select some brackets. And as you can see, I have selected 25 specialty equipment brackets. So if I go here and delete them, now when I open the model tracker, I will get minus 25 modified brackets. And I'm gonna leave it open now so you can see it works. If I go to undo changes, I will get my brackets back and the counter will be reset to 0. And this is gonna be the same if I, for example, just to create similar. I'm gonna create similar, so this would be a new bracket. So I will get a new bracket in the blue counter. That's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all of them. I'm gonna choose another bracket now. Create similar, and as you can see, 7, 8, 9, 10, perfect. If I undo the changes, the model tracker will remain lively updated all times.